Might leave you like wrong with this shit, I'ma need it tight. They know the way to Christ, cause all my niggas righteous, out politics will fight. Counts cold, real niggas on break sample, but they believe they won't compromise the day. Never harmonize the traitor, do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the bait. My niggas strong, no chase. You other niggas sweet like dilate. Sweet tank for the brown sugar like annihilate. Every time I move, righteous demonstration, all I deny is faith. Oh, my brother's glorious, you warriors, the labels for now, the death sentence can't stop us with them glorious, thrown in my way, with a supreme audience, proud ass nigga get exiled, recording and rub my brothers. Yeah, you already know what it is. Motherfucker, back in the day, you can take down, put it down on my brothers. I'm going straight so that's the same niggas with them shit on TV. And my brothers, we gon' rule and kill and stay. We gon' rule these bitches all dog. Then we gon' take it from the plate. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. And all my brain like the ladder house. They can't beat it with my big nigga. I can tell you fake will be treacherous small. Can't be God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about your 2 cents, fucking feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve. Excuses for my niggas, they striving to be perfect. Sacrifice whatever flow on there, never hope. You be cake, we click tight like sweet pea joke. Don't make me do it to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Nigga from the top shelf, but I split it with the low. One for the flow, nigga, everybody know. All the other motive was a bitch, fuck the road. Say you down for the cause, gotta show it. They told they do not look, remain calm when the niggas pop off. Your dick like David Jones, locker, on all the central locker. No competition, only glory in the distance on my brothers.
Wrap it up, wrap it up. Alright. Now this right now by Shimmy Ramadan. Our Shema Thumb by Shimmy Shad. You mind sharing this with the Pittsburgh class?
Yeah, come concert.
On Facebook. Priest Officer Morale, so 5,000 in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. You already know, man, it's the Friday Hebrew class, the Lashawan Kodash, which means holy tongue. That's how you say it in Hebrew. As you know, our tongue or our language is holy. Alright? It's separate. It's a separate language from everyone in the world. And it's separate because it comes straight from the Lord. It was the first language on the face of the earth. That being said, as y'all know, right, we're going to be doing the verses in the Bible. As well, look forward to the lesson series on the Biblical Hebrew Working Textbook. I'm going to be putting that out soon, putting out the first lessons on it. I'm going to just I'm going to do that as a separate class, all right? I might do that for Pittsburgh as well, go live from Pittsburgh, put out the lesson series online. So stay tuned for that. But for the Hebrew class, what I want to do is start going over the scriptures that we're going to be covering in the Sabbath service, all right? So wherever the nation is at, for the Sabbath service, we go over a couple scriptures. Whatever we can fit into the class, we break down each word, break down what the verse is saying. With that being said, let's go, Salakia. Can you pull up the Blue Letter Bible? Give me Numbers 27 and verse 8. All right, we're going to get it in the Hebrew. As y'all know, right? As y'all know or may not know if you're new to the class, anybody that participates in the class, it's traditional that you recite your alphabet. All right? The Hebrew alphabet is 22 characters or 22 letters, how people would say today. So with that being said, I'm going to recite my alphabet, and then whoever's going to come up and do the board or whoever's going to read, they'll recite their alphabet, and so on and so forth, right? As we go on through the class. So so the Hebrew alphabet, Abagada hawazaka tayaka lamanasa I pa tazakwa rashaka. Alright, that's the Hebrew alphabet. Now you don't have to hold your hands up, anything like that. I'm just so used to doing it that way. Alright, but it's not a requirement or a tradition. It's just how I recite the alphabet. So with that being said, we're gonna go into Numbers, the 27th chapter. We're gonna start at the 8th verse. We're gonna read it in the Hebrew, then we're gonna read it in the English. Once you get Numbers 27 and 8, you can cast it to the screen up here, and we'll go from there. Ibad Hayat, since you are up, I'm gonna have you read the English. I'm gonna actually take the first set in Hebrew. I'm gonna have you read the English, but since you're gonna read the English, how about you come up and recite your alphabet? You can just stand up and recite it. You don't gotta come up anywhere. You can just stand up and recite the alphabet. You got it.
Abagada hawazaka. Abagada hawazaka.
It's Cha. Cha, make sure you put the pronunciation in it. You go ahead and start over.
Abagada hawazaka.
Do it again, start over.
Abagada hawazaka. Tayaka lamanasa I hatazakwa rashaka.
The brother hand. God in Christ. Sometimes, man, dealing out in this world, dealing with Esau, you know, sometimes your mind will be gone and you'll be racing, man. And you got to come back to your heritage and make you sort of have to go over it again, like, damn, like, where am I at? Because there's so much, we going through out here. Right. So, if you can pull this up more, I'd like to get it just a little bit over the ornaments and everything like that. Is the mic on? We good to go with the mic? All right, cool, no sweat. Let's kind of raise this up a little bit, see if we can get it up there.
We going to zoom in, sir?
No, like just pull it up so we can have it like up over top of the ornaments on the podium so they can see the actual characters. Like scroll down and scroll up. I'm not sure. There you go. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna come over to this side. As you know, Hebrew is written in Hebrew. We write from right to left. Unlike Esau's kingdom, where everything goes from left to right. Study, search, help, all that goes from left to right. But in Hebrew, everything goes from right to the left. So I'm gonna come over here. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8. Wa'al banya yasha'ala fadabar la'amor ayash kaya Yamawa Waban Ayan Laka Salaki Ayan Lawa Ha Ibarthum Af Na Khalafwa La Bathwa. Alright. So that was number 27 in verse 8. As you know, we're going to go through it and break down each word, write down each word, and we're going to look up each word as well. All right. So, with that being said, let's get Numbers 27 and verse 8 in the English.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Saying, if a man die
Go ahead.
and have no son, then he shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
It says if a man what?
Die.
If a man dies. Go ahead.
And have no son.
And he don't have a son. You don't have a person to pass his inheritance to because he don't have a son. You're supposed to pass the inheritance to your firstborn son. You don't have a son in this case. Go ahead.
Then he shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
Then he's gonna. Then he shall make his inheritance pass into his daughters. If you don't have a son, and you want to give your inheritance to your daughter. All right. So if y'all don't know, let's go back up to verse 1. I want you to pull up the Mike. You're gonna probably have to hold off on that so you can be on point. Go to the Blue Letter Bible. Open up the Blue Letter Bible. Go to Numbers 27 and 8 in the Hebrew, and we'll pull up each word. Then we'll come back to here, type it in. Let me see. If you need to, right, you make it put the computer up here. Cause just so you can stay on. You on Shamar, right? So you can stay on the Shamar. Let's see if you can get the computer up here. Cause I had it up here last time. Yeah. So that way I can type it in and just go back and forth without having to have so much pauses in between. All right. So let's go to verse 1. Let's read down. Let's read what's going on. This is when instead of me explaining it, we'll read it. Numbers chapter 28, chapter 27, verse 1. And you can just read it in the English. All right.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Then came the daughters of Zelophehad.
Zelophehad, go ahead. Zelophehad, go ahead.
The son of Hefer.
The son of who? Who?
Hefer.
Hefer. Go ahead.
The son of Gilead.
The son of Gilead. Go ahead.
The son of Machir.
The son of who?
Machir.
Machir. Go ahead.
The son of Manasseh.
The son of Manasseh. Can you stretch a little bit more?
Of the families of Manasseh,
like this,
the son of Joseph.
All right, here we go. This is perfect right here.
And these are the names of his daughters.
Okay. So I can use this a little bit.
Noah, and Hoglah, and Michal, and Tirzah.
So these are the names of his daughters. All right. Hoglah. Who else?
Noah. And Hoglah.
And Hoglah.
And Micah.
And Micah. Go ahead.
And Tirzah.
And Tirzah. That's the name of his daughters. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Now these was all Manassite women. Because it tells you in verse 1 that Zelophehad was the son of such and such, was the son of Manasseh. All right. So I'm going to pull up, while you're reading, I'm going to go and pull up the Blue Letter Bible. And hold on, let me see how we looking. I'm actually in the way of the screen. Oh, Salaki, you never turned the camera actually to the screen.
Cut.
Boom, there we go.
Let's watch it.
A little bit more. Wait, matter of fact, no, I'll move this way. I'll move it here, bang, just like that. And then perfect. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the Blue Letter Bible. I mean the BibleHub.com, because the Bible Hub has every word in Hebrew, which is what I like about it. It's just the only thing about the Bible Hub is the English is not the King James Version English, which is why I'll be going back to this Blue Letter Bible to get the King James Version English. With that being said, hold on, I'm gonna boom, make this smaller. Go to Hebrew and go to Numbers, the 27th chapter, and grab the 8th verse. All right. So if y'all can bear with me 1 second, and then I'll cast this to the screen. I'll do that now while it's loading, so y'all can be with me. All right. This is 1. We got to go all the way down to 27. And go to verse 8. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Here we go. 27th chapter and verse 8. Even though you can continue to read.
Verse 2.
Even though the brother, I had him go back up and read down. But we're going to go to the specific verse that we're breaking down for the Hebrew. Go ahead, you can read verse 2. So these daughters are Manassite women. All right? Go ahead.
And they stood before Moses.
And they did what?
stood before Moses.
And they stood before Moses. Go ahead. Meaning they presented themselves in front of Moses. All right?
Right.
Go ahead.
And before Eleazar, the
And
priest.
before who?
Eleazar, the priest.
Eleazar the priest. Go ahead.
And before the princes and all the congregation.
And before the princes and all the congregation, meaning the captains, the ones who are over the tribes and the people. All right, go ahead. Which means there was a ranking system. Everybody that has a problem with rank, there was a ranking system, even in the wilderness. Go ahead.
Right.
By the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
By the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Go ahead.
Saying, verse 3, our father died in the wilderness.
So they came to Moses and said, what?
Our father died in the wilderness.
They said, our father, he died in the wilderness. Go ahead.
And he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord.
But he wasn't in the company of them who gathered themselves together against the Lord. Remember, in the wilderness, the Lord opened up the ground, and the ground swallowed up all the people that was going against him. And they had to put a ton of brothers to death. Moses said, whoever with me, stand with me. Whoever with him, stand with him. And they got killed.
Mm-hmm.
All right? The Lord put their behinds to death. All right? Read.
And the company of Korah.
In the company of Korah. Go ahead.
But died in his own sin.
But he died in his own sin. He didn't die with Korah and the rest of them bastards. He did sin, but it was his own sin. He wasn't evil and wicked with them cats, but he was a sinner. He was evil and wicked, but it was his own sin that he died in. Go ahead.
And had no sons.
And he didn't get a chance to have a son. The Lord wasn't with him on that. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family?
So verse 4 says, why should the name of our father be done away among his family? Why? Because he don't have a son. He have a son, so therefore, who he gonna give his inheritance to? He don't have a son. He's dead. He don't have a son. Where's his inheritance gonna go? He's gonna be out. You know what I mean? Everything he did, look, made him basically like he lost everything. He got to come back in reincarnation and try to, come back to one of his cousins and uncle.
Right.
Or somebody, what I'm saying, from his tribe, from his father's side, try to do it again. Go ahead.
I was going to say, sir, isn't that the reason why they came? Because they didn't want his inheritance to go to the other men of the tribe of Manasseh. They were trying to get it for themselves because their father didn't have a son.
Right, and that's what we about to read about now. Go ahead. That's what we're reading about now. Go ahead. That's absolutely correct.
Because he had no son, give unto us therefore a possession among the brethren of our father.
And Salaki, I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can see it up here. I'm gonna try to make it a lot bigger so y'all can see the words, but y'all can follow along as well. If you have your own Bible, you can also follow along as well and read with us, but I'm going to try to do what I can to make the words a lot bigger so y'all can be able to see it from the screen. All right. Boom. Also, can you make this darker? Let's try to make this darker because it usually comes out better when you make it a little bit darker. All right, here we go. You can't exactly see everything, but that's pretty good. What verse you at?
Verse 6, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 6, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 7, the daughters of Zelophehad speak right.
So this is what the Lord said to Moses. The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. What they're saying is right. Go ahead.
Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren.
Among their father's brother. So with that being said, the Lord is like, look, man, give them my inheritance. What they saying is right. That brother going to die out. Ain't like he was with them other evil cats. Yeah, he was a sinner, but everybody coming out of Egypt was damn near all sinners.
Right.
Imagine if we come out of America. Only people ain't goddamn sinners is the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, working on building the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And I say, man, listen, I give only among one person you could probably find is maybe somebody just doing the 90 days, coming out the world, maybe a trooper. But once you start to get knee deep, you understand what it is, and you gotta do the Lord to get you on. But we the brothers and sisters who know do not sin, who are practicing not to sin every day, daily, and are teaching our people to not be sinners. All right.
Right.
So with that being said, you got to think about coming out of Egypt. Say it again.
That's what I'm. That's what light in the TA.
Oh yeah. That's good. That's about as good as it's going to get.
Come.
So, Lockie, I know the like because we had the camera towards the TV, so it makes the class look dark. All right, but you just got to bear with it. All right. So with that being said, everybody that came out of Egypt was basically sinner. It's all full of sinners, all full of Egypt and whatever the philosophy of Egypt was. Keep on reading.
Oh God. And thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them.
So you're going to give them their father's inheritance. Salakia. And this is verse 8, the verse where we were at. Read it again from the top.
Verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel,
Go ahead.
saying, if a man die and have no son, then he shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
So you're going to give his inheritance unto his daughter. And let's go to the Hebrew. Let's break it down. All right. So I got the blue letter Bible up here. Right here that we're looking at now. But the blue letter Bible doesn't give you every word in Hebrew. Like it skipped wa'al. As you can see, wa'al. Hold on, let me bring this up to lock here. As you can see, wa'al is right here. Then it says banya. So if you go down, the first word you see is the bar. So it skipped, and then you see bun, and then you see yasha'ala. So it skipped wa'al. This is why I don't use the blue letter Bible to break down each word, but I do use the blue letter Bible to find out what, to use the concordance number and find out what the word means. All right. So I go to Bible Hub, which we're going to right now. And as you can see on Bible Hub, hold on, let me make this bigger so now y'all can be able to see everything. All right, so Bible Hub, as you can see, has the first word, wa'ah. Don't pay attention to any of this. Don't pay attention to the English. Remember, the English is not the King James Version English. And this right here is Yiddish. You know, these little dots right here they use to change the pronunciation. So, Numbers 4 and 13, Numbers 27 and 8, the word wa'al, this is the Strong's Concordance number, is H413. All right? Whenever it's Hebrew, it'll be an H in front of the letters, H413, and that's how you find it. If it's something in Greek you're looking up, you put G, whatever the numbers are, okay? So the first word we're looking for is wa'al. All right? And we'll break it down in 1 second. Actually, we'll break it down right now before we switch over, right? So, the wa at the beginning of a root word means, anybody know? Wa at the beginning of a root word, what does it mean? You know? It means aim. Get a sister aim. Right, she got it. It means aim. What does al mean? Anybody know what this root word is? Remember, I went over this last week. One is al, and then one is Allah. All right, so you got a root word that looks just like this. That's pronounced Allah. and it means the power. In English, is translated as God, but it means the power. It's a word that we use to substitute for the Lord's name, so we don't got to use the Lord's name.
Right.
The Lord's name is Yahweh. All right, you use it for when you're teaching, when you're praying, or when you're prophesying. Other than that, we don't use the Lord's name. It is the Most High Power's name. All right. So what does this root word "al" mean? Go ahead.
Unto, sir.
Unto.
Right.
Or you can say to today. It
Right.
means to. But since it's Old Quicker English, it also means unto. Alright? Now, we'll find out and we'll prove that in 1 second by going to the Blue Letter Bible and typing in the concordance number, which is H413. So we'll go to the Blue Letter Bible. We'll type in the concordance number. Actually, I want to pull up another Blue Letter Bible so we don't got to keep straying away from where we're at. Where we at in the Hebrew as far as the verse. So boom, boom, boom. Let me take this and do this real quick. Bring that down. Boom. That's perfect. We'll try to be able to fit all this on the screen. I'm gonna go to another Blue Letter Bible and just type in the concordance number. All right. We'll look up every word and we'll see what the word is saying and what it means. Hold on. Slocky. Gotta give me 1 second. Okay, got a ton of different things popping up right here. There we go. All right, so it was H413. I was popping up. I'm gonna switch the camera over. Switch the screen over so y'all can see it. Make it bigger. Al. All right. So let's see. Al. So the ah and the la is al. It says a primitive root. It means unto. Oh damn, Shalaki, I forgot when I do that. It switches it over. So it means unto. Yeah, we see that right over there to the left. It means unto. It's also used as with, but that's very rarely. It's used against, at, into, before, to, of, upon, by, toward, half, for, on, beside, from, within. I believe there's another one that is used for that I can't see. Where and after, right? But the main use of it is to. It's used as to. It says unto there is used as to. Sometimes it's used as of. I have seen that a lot. It's used as of or upon. I've seen that pretty much. For is probably very, very rarely, or on. As all the rest of these are pretty much rare. Just trying to make it so that we're not saying the same thing over and over, or probably used in a different context. But the main use of it is unto and to, right? And let's see what it's used as right here. So let's see what it says. It says toward, unto, of motion, into. Limit is actually enter. So meaning a limit there, into, and then a limit is enter. So it says in, among, toward, of direction, not necessarily physical motion. All right. It says, of course, like to, like or toward something. Like he pointed toward the person, but not physical motion. Like that was physical motion, but it's like toward is at something. That's why it's used as at. All right. It says against motion or direction of a hostile character. All right. Meaning y'all face to face, basically. Against or y'all in the sense of being like face to face. All right. You against him. This face against your head. your forehead against their foreheads, just like the Lord said. Meaning y'all going at each other, so to speak, in Israelite terms. You know, if you're Black, Native American, or Hispanic, you know what slang is. All right. In addition to, according to, rule or standard, at, by, against of one's presence. Right. Like I said, like I just explained the last part. In between and within, to, within, unto, idea of motion to. All right. So with that being said, and then of course they give you the lexicon for every word. And so I can't move it over. I don't want to mess it up and switch the word. But of course, they give you the lexicon and it tells you, it gives you scriptures and the way it's used and what it means and all that stuff as well. All right. So with that being said, we got the first word. The first word is wa'al, which means unto. And I badaya, put it up on the board. So like you hitting the wall with this. It said it means unto or to. You don't gotta put, oh, all right, you putting the and unto for what the whole thing means. Okay, I see what you're doing. All right. So let's get to the next word. So in the Hebrew, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep on switching back and forth so y'all can see. Let me use one of these swords right here. This is a lot better. All right. So we're gonna do is boom. Here we go. Oh damn. Okay. So I didn't cast it right back. That was my fault. Boom. Let me see. Here we go. All right. So as you can see, the first word was wa'al. Wa'al banyat. These are two separate words, but they're together. They're connected, meaning they go together. One is the how can I say it? The pronoun. I forget what they use it in Esau's English courses, right? The pronoun or whatever it's going, whatever it's talking about. But this is the noun. This is the person. It's going into it anyway. This is the children. All right. And unto the children. All right. So we're going to find out what banya means right now. I'm giving it to you because I know what it means. But we're going to look up what it means just for anybody else who doesn't know. All right. Just in case you don't know, you may not know. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the point of these classes, to teach people who don't know, right, or have an idea and get them knowledgeable in Hebrew. So banya, ban is a root word that means son, and a ya at the end is used as plural. All right, masculine plural is also used, is mainly used to say me or mine. But we'll prove what it says. We'll prove and see what it says. Yeah, we'll prove what it says, basically. It's a lot. All right, where we at? This was H1121. We're going to go here, type in H11 and 21. We'll pull it up. I'm going to cast it to the screen as it's switching. Bun. Bun is a root word. Right here. Bun is a root word. Now, this is what gets me about Esau. I always bring this up. He says, transliteration, ben. This is where you get all that ben Yehudi and ben this garbage, because that's what Esau says. But the pronunciation is bun. And now, Esau a lot of times has the right pronunciation, but then a ton of times is all the way off. All right? So don't worry about that. I just like to point it out when it's right. Like it actually says bun. And then over here it says ben, and that's what these little dots are used for. They're used to change the pronunciation. Those little dots are Yiddish. All right, that's the Yiddish language. Those little dots used to change the pronunciation of it. All right. So bun. Bun means this is what it was used as in the Bible. It was used as son. As you can see all the way over in this corner, it was used as son. All right, I gotta get somebody to Work the camera, boom. Use that sun 2,978 times. You know, it's used that sun. You can't go around that. That's what it means. It's also used as children. In this case, 1,568 times. It's used as old, first, man, young with, meaning it's used with. Like, so with young, something like that, or however it's written in the Bible, but it's used with the root word that means with. All right. It says child, stranger, people, and 92 miscellaneous uses. Why? Because Israelites speak slang. So let's see what it means. It says son, grandson. So it's used as son, grandson, child, member of a group, son, male child, grandson, children, plural, male and female. So it's plural for male and female when it comes to the term children. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Youth, young men, young of animals. So you get what it means, right? Sons as characteristics, sons of injustice. Let me see. Dang, it's kind of rough moving this thing back and forth. I don't want to jam nothing up or make the screen switch. Sons of injustice for unrighteous men, or sons of God for angels, right? So it's giving us basically what it's meaning. People of a nation. That's plural. Of lifeless things, i.e. sparks, stars, arrows, a member of a guild, order, or class. But it's used as son. And that's what it means, all right? And the root word is banah. And it comes from banah. Is the root word of it. Bun. Bun is the word, it means son. So wa'al, banya, like I said, the ya at the end was masculine plural. Now what I do like about the Bible Hub is that it does tell you, it does give you these little things like this. I'll show you, hold on. Where we at? Let's go back up. Okay. This N means nifal, whatever the hell that means. We'll learn about that when we do the Hebrew English, the biblical Hebrew working textbook, when we do the course on that. You'll find out what a nifal is, right? Masculine plural, and I'm not sure what this C is for. But like I said, we'll find out all that when we do the biblical Hebrew working textbook, when we do the course on that book right there. All right. So now, the next word is Yashar'Allah. This one I don't have to break down. If you don't know, I'll do it very quickly for everybody that's new. Yashar'Allah. Here you go again with that. The and the la, it doesn't mean al, it means and la, which is the root word for the power. All right. Right. Yashar'Allah. Like I said, that's a term that we use to replace the name of the Lord. And it's H3478. I will go there just for teaching purpose. Even though everybody should pretty much know what Yashar'Allah means. And it's not Yisrael, it's not Israel, and whatever the hell people say it is. It's Yashar'Allah, all right? Which means he is a prince of the power. Yah at the beginning of a root word means he. Shar means prince. And Allah means the power. Alright? So we're gonna go to what it's used as in the Bible. Used as Israel, because that's what it means. Yashar'Allah means Israel. Alright? You're gonna see that a million times. Salaki. I switched it over again. So Yashar'Allah, Israel, they try to say it means God prevails. That's not what it means. It means he's a prince of the power. All right. the second name for Jacob given to him by the power or by God after wrestling with an angel at Peniel. All right. So we'll keep moving for time's sake. We all know what the name Israel means. All right, so I'm going to go to the next one. Boom, boom, boom. Cast this to the screen. Also, you can hit up my email, mariahupk@gmail.com. You can get all the Hebrew info that you need for the class. You can type that into the link. So the next word is thadabar. Thadabar. Once again, you can disregard what this is saying because it's not the King James Version of English, meaning it's not the King James Version. It's not, you're not going to read the King James Bible and see some of these things that it's saying that these words mean. So the concordance number is 1696, which is the reason why I get the concordance number. And then we go back to the Blue Letter Bible and we find it in the Blue Letter Bible. Let me find out what that was. It's like H1696. And we go back in the Blue Letter Bible and look it up, and we found out what it means. All right, H1696. Boom. We're going to switch the screen back over. We'll come back to it. Boom. There we go. The bar. The bar is the root word. It said thadabar. Now, if I could pull it up, I could actually pull it up, but I don't want to take too much time. It's already 7:43. I don't want to take too much time, but I could go into the email and show you the tense on it. If you lock here, and show you the tense on it. With that being said, you would be able to see exactly what it was saying. You'll be able to see that the tha is future tense. All right. In some cases, I forget. I can't remember everything. If I had it in front of me, I'd be able to explain it to you. Can't explain it to you now because I don't have it in front of me. All right. So the bar. Let's see what the root word the bar means. It's used as speak, promise, tell, commune, pronounce. Slocky, we're going to go back over so you can see what it's saying. Talk, say, utter, command for miss. All right? Meaning command for miscellaneous uses. All right? That's what it's saying is used as. Now let's go here. And this is what it means: to speak, to declare, to converse, command, to promise, to warn, to threaten, to say, to speak with one another, to talk. All right, the bar is a root word that means speak. To speak, to promise, to be spoken, to speak, to lead away, to put to flight. All right. So it means speak. That's the main use of the root word, the bar. So the tha depends on what it was saying, on what the scripture was saying. Read the scripture again.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ibana, you got it.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, and verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. If you notice on the other one, it said, and you shall speak. It said, and you shall speak. But that's not right. On here it says, thou shalt speak. Now, the reason why it's not right, even though in today's English that would be correct, the reason why it's not right is because the Bible is written in Old Quicker English. You want it word for word in the Bible. Right. You don't want today's twist on it.
Right.
You want to be able to break it down and understand what it's saying in the Bible, and then you know from reading the Bible what it's saying in Old Quicker English, which you know it means you shall speak. If we used to say it today, you shall speak. But since it's Old Quaker English, it's saying thou shalt speak. So thadabar shall speak, but it's saying you, future tense. This thou right here is you, future tense. Tha debar. You shall debar speak. So, and this is why our language is so ill. Because you shall speak is 3 words in the white man's language. In Hebrew, that's 1 word.
Right.
That's you add the tha at the beginning.
Right.
That saves a hell of a lot. That's what I hate about Esau. I hate the goddamn long hour essays, 5-page essays, a damn 1,000-sentence paragraph. Goddamn, Bob.
Right.
I want to be done with this. I'm trying to write something. I got things to do. That's Israel.
Right.
So what we got so far is Ba'al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Thadabar. Ba'al was and unto, Banya is Israel, unto the children. And unto the children, Yasha'ala is Israel. Alright? Of Israel, of is a word that's assumed in Hebrew. It does have a root word, it's shah. It's not used. Because that is Esau's garbage. And Israel, I know you mean of him, of her, of this, of that. I'm not going to have to say it like a geek. You feel me? Like, you're of that. Like, I know what you're saying, man. That's my car. The car belongs to me. The insurance is in my name. Everything that dealing with this car is of me. Everything that belongs to me is dealing with this car. It's all my possession. All of this belongs to me. All of this is of me. I don't have to say it. It's known, right?
Right.
So that's Israel. And Thadabar, this thou right here, is you shall, future tense. I don't have to write that whole thing out. It's right here with just 1 word. Just 1 character. Tha, and then debar means speak. All right? So, wa'al, banya, yasha'ala, Thadabar. Wa'al and unto Banya, the children, Yasha'ala of Israel, Thadabar, you shall speak. Now, why does it say that? Why does it say, and unto the children of Israel, you shall speak? What is it actually trying to say? It's actually trying to say what we just read. Unto the children of Israel, you're going to speak.
Right.
What does it say in the Bible? Read it again, Numbers 27 and 8.
Oh God. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27 and verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
And you shall speak unto the children of Israel. Do you know why it's formed like that? Because in Esau's culture, just like everything goes from left to right in Esau's culture, in Hebrew, the verb, so like in Hebrew, everything goes from right to left. And the verb, which is the action word, comes before the subject. In Esau's kingdom, everything goes from left to right. And then you have the subject and then the verb. So is the person that you're talking about or the thing you're talking about, then the actual action. And that's in Esau's kingdom, right? That's usually how it is. People do this, people do that. In Hebrew is did this to people, or done this to people, or done that to people. Now, you won't find that in every single verse, because once again, we are not Esau, we're not stiff, stuck in a box. You can only do this thing right here. So you will find that it'll say what it's trying to say. Reason that is so much of talking about the subject is because our language is very specific. So it's saying unto the children. And this is actually an action. Unto the children, meaning it's something about to be done to them. So sort of an action, which is why this is first. Of Israel. Israel is the subject. These are the children of Israel. And unto the children of Israel you shall speak. So this is what's going to happen unto the children of Israel. You're going to speak to them. All right. So let's get to the next one. I hope I didn't confuse nobody with that. Let's get to the next word. And listen, the Hebrew class is not really like any of the other classes. You know, you got to do certain things to spice up the Hebrew class because you're actually doing a different type of teaching. It's more than just the scripture breakdown. We are breaking down the scripture and teaching you the language. So it's like a language course. You got to learn how to, you know, do it and learn it. And in order to really get the Hebrew, you're going to have to really learn it. Like how you learn math and geometry and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You got to learn it, you got to study it and use it, or else you'll get rusty. All right? So the next word is la amar. La amar. That's H559. All right? Now a ton in the Old Testament, you're going to see the words debar and amar. Debar, amar. Debar, amar, yasha'ala, banya, yasha'ala. Because the whole Bible is based on the Israelites. All right? H559. We're going to switch it over. And I'm going to give y'all a chance to write all this down and get everything we went over. So we'll try to do one at the top of the hour and then one at the end. Where y'all can write everything and copy everything off the board. All right? Amar is a root word that means say. I hate to have to keep on going over this, but it's good for the class. Amar. Amar is a root word that means say. Esau actually got it right both of these times. Amar, Amar. All right? Now, we're going to break down and see what it means. I'm telling you that it means to say, but let's prove all things, all right? So, the word amar means said. Used as said 4,000, almost 5,000 times. Used as speak, answer, command, tell, call, promise. As 84 miscellaneous uses. All right, and promise. So, said or say. What was I saying amar meant? I said it meant something else. I thought I said say. I hope I didn't say speak, like I was just doing for the bar. But it means say. And if you notice, it's used as said. And the Lord said, is a word that means say or said is the same thing. He said this, go say that to them is the same damn thing. All right? So let's click back over. Oh, Salaki, let me break down this lie at the beginning so y'all can get this connector. All right, somebody tell me what lie at the beginning of a root word means. You know. Go ahead. To. It's like al meant unto. Al is used more as unto than to. This lie right here is the one that means to. It's also used as unto, depending on the context, all right? But la is a character, a connector that means to. It's a character because, or when I say character, in today's English it means a letter. But our language is pictorial. Even though these are the Assyrian characters or the Assyrian letters, our letters, our alphabetical letters, come from pictures of things. These are the Assyrian letters. We didn't come up with these, all right? The Assyrians did. So this la is so, and when, okay, just like you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G over here, that's the way these were used. Just like French or Spanish, whatever, all use these same letters. That's the way these were used as well. That's why we're reading Hebrew, but looking at the Assyrian letters. So la amar meaning to say, all right? To say or say. Or in many cases, say, which is, you can disregard this. Don't even worry about that. Like I said, it's not the King James English. So I really want to get somebody, I know I've been taking all day breaking down this one, but it's good for the people out there who need to learn like the basics of Hebrew. And that's really these few words that we just went over are really fundamental in a lot of scriptures that you're going to see. So at least you'll know them. And then you can get to breaking down everything else. All right, so the next word. So we got through wa'al, banya, yasha'ala, fa, the bar, la amar. Wa'al, and unto Banya, the children, Yasha'Allah of Israel, Thadabar, you shall speak La'amar, and let's see what it's used as. To say, it can be used as more than likely say. There's a lot of times La'amar meaning to say or say, right? In Hebrew means to say and also means say. Go ahead, read it again.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying,
Go ahead.
if a man die and have no son, then he shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
So if a man die, he don't have a son, you're gonna let his inheritance go to his daughter. So we got the first part, and the Lord spake to the Salaki, and unto the children of Israel, you shall speak, say. So the next word is ayash. Ayash. Alright? So let's get it. I'll try to involve the class a little bit more. And let's see if somebody else can read the Hebrew. So Laki, we gotta pull it up. Let's find, here we go. Got a little bit confused. Ayash. Ayash. Alright. And it's H376. We'll pull it up. H376. It is right here. Ayash. Man, he's full of ish. He's full of garbage, man. Wait till y'all see this one. He's full of garbage, man. You can't never, ever trust Esau. He got, hold on, I gotta pull this up so y'all can definitely see it. We got Ayash as Ayish, and then he just got this right here. This is sad. Esh. That means Esh. That was a Ya, and a Shah. You mean to tell me it means Esh? Nah, that's not how you pronounce that. Esau's the devil, man.
That's right.
Esau's a goddamn devil. You can never trust the oppressor.
Right.
Alright, so let's see what it was used as. It's used as man 1,002 times. It's used as men. It's used as one. Husband, any. And it has 143 miscellaneous uses, probably all which of all are slang. Alright? All those miscellaneous uses are the slang terminologies that we use it for. Just like today. Like, what's up, man? What's going on, man? My man. What's up, my man? Alright? So that's just like what's up. Like anybody that broke that down, what's up? What is that? How does that have to do with what's going on? You know, we say like, what's up? Like, how you doing? Or hello. How's what's up got to do with hello? You will never know unless you're an Israelite. All right? Well, a lot of people use it today. We know where the slang comes from. So the word ayash is used as man. Man, male in contrast to a woman, which is a female, right? A husband, a human being, a person in contrast to God. Meaning man in general, in contrast to the Lord. Alright? Meaning being compared to the Lord. A servant, mankind, champion, great men, whosoever. Alright? So let's move on to the next one because time is sort of flying. It's 8:01. Alright? So the next word that you're going to get, we're going to go back to the scripture in the Hebrew.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep on repeating just the word, going over it so y'all can remember and see how, you know, the more you do this, the more you will get used to seeing the Hebrew and seeing how the words are used, and you'll see that you are actually learning Hebrew. Like me doing this right here. Wa'al and unto, Banya, the children, Yasha'Allah of Israel. Me doing that as an example is a good thing for you to understand that you're actually learning Hebrew. Because we go into it, and I know it's long and drawn out, but we go into each word, we're seeing how to pronounce it, we're going into the concordance numbers, seeing how it's used. So now you know the uses, so when you see it and you read the scripture, you say, oh damn, I remember it said it was used as this. I remember it got all these different slang uses, because we speak slang and we blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians. And when you read it, you understand, when we come back and read it, that's when you realize that you are actually learning what this verse means. Right here, in the beginning of the class, when we pulled it up, we had no clue what none of this was saying. All right? Well, of course, a lot of us who've been in the class know what a ton of this is saying already. But if you're new to the class, you just came up. You can go and read this to somebody. And somebody asks you, do you know Hebrew? You pull up Numbers 27 and 8. Like, oh yeah? And you just pull it up and start reading it. And they go to the English and you read it to them in the Hebrew. Alright? So, wa'al, and unto, Banya, the children, Yasha'Allah of Israel, Thadabar, ye shall speak, La'amar, say, Ayash, may. Alright? Or amen. Or what was it called? What was the scripture called?
Oh God.
What? Khan.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
Okay, go ahead.
Saying,
now, thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, La'amar, saying, go ahead. Wait, Salakia. Thou shalt speak to the children of Israel, or unto the children of Israel. Damn, Salakia. I'm moving too fast for myself. And thou, Salakia, and thou shalt. Remember, this is right here. Hold on, let me do it again. Thou shalt. That's that. Speak unto children of Israel, say. That's how backward. Now listen, look at what I just did. This is how backwards English is. For us to say this in Hebrew, and unto the children of Israel, thou shalt speak, say. To break that down in English, you gotta hop around and go back and forth, because English can't be compared to a separate language. To a Lashawan Quadah, to a holy tongue, a separate language. So it's like you actually comparing the heathenistic language to the Hebrew. So to read the English, you got to start here. Actually, you start in here. You start and then you skip in here. Thou shalt speak. And you're going back over to which is unto. Banya Yasha'Allah, the children of Israel, and then you gotta come back over. Saying. That's how English is compared to a holy language like Hebrew. Everything we say is straightforward. And unto the children of Israel thou shalt speak, saying. Alright? Go ahead.
if a man dies,
Ayash, amen. Now let's get the next word. I was going, I can get this to you, right? This is kaya. This word means for. In this case, they're using it as if. Using it as if. Now let's prove it. Alright? Now let's prove it. This is where we get to show what we have learned, right? I'm gonna go here. I hate to have to go here first because they actually have the word if. And they don't use the King James English. So I hate to have to go here and actually say what is right, because then people start to think it's right and it's not, right? Because this isn't always the King James English. All right. Kaya, this is a ka, this is a ya. despite the little dots and all the little Yiddish garbage, these dots and all that's garbage. You see the white Esau as key, kai, key. That's garbage, all right?
Right.
H3588, we're going to see what it means. H3588. Boom. We're going to switch it over. So H3588, the word kaya. I hate this, man. I don't even know what he's saying that is. And then he got K. Esau is the devil, man. Alright, the primitive particle is used as that. Okay. For that. So like we're gonna get all of it's used as that, because, for, which I told you was the main use of it, right? It's also used as doubtless, yea, except, surely, and if, which we proved. I said it's probably being used as if, because I know it means for, and being a black man, or an Hispanic man, or a Native American Indian man, you understand slang. You understand that if I'm going to use this as for, I might just use it as if. Like not the number for, but for this reason. So I understand after reading so much Hebrew that it's probably being used as if as well. And that's exactly what it was being used as. It's being used as if. All right? So kaya, it means for. In this case, you can put if. So you can put for/if. All right?
Okay.
And you can put amen next to ayash.
Okay.
So, I'm going to tell you what this one means. Dies. The man dies. It's Yah at the beginning. It's future tense to say he. He did something in the future. What is he doing in the future? Dying. So a man, if future tense dies. A man, if he dies. Because the Yah is he future tense. This is talking about future tense. Because this over here was future tense. And they have to match up. You shall speak. That's future tense for a verb, which is a action word. If he dies is future tense for a verb, for the action word of dying. So they have to match. The nouns match, the verbs match. All right. So if the verb is future tense, I'll make my other verbs future tense for that specific context. All right. If my noun is I don't believe the nouns are future tense, but I know the nouns have to match with certain connectors. All right. I don't think they do the nouns in the future tense. They don't do he future tense. They do what the action is future tense. All right. So if he dies, mawaf is a root word that means die. We'll go and prove it, and I'm gonna let. So here we go. Boom. I'm gonna let somebody else pronounce the next words coming to the end of the verse. So Yamawah. All right. Let's see what this is. It's a verb. It's a qual. A qual is in nifal. You got pil, nifal, qual, and hayel or whatever that is. Who gives a damn? It's a verb. It's a qual. It's imperfect according to Esau, meaning it's not the specific. It's not the perfect form of it. Whatever. Who cares? It's third person masculine singular. All right. A man dies. So he's speaking of a man. First person is I. Second person is you. Third person is him, he, she, a man, that mother. That's third person. All right. Who did it? That mother. That's third person. All right. So it's saying he dies. So he, like I said, is third person, masculine singular. Look what they got. They got yamut. God damn Esau, man. your mutt. Esau, your mutt. You goddamn mutt. He could have put the right thing up there, but he's the devil. He's not going to. Don't worry about this. This is not the King James English. Every scripture ain't gonna be the King James English on this side. Right. Don't worry about that. All right. H4191. Let's go to it. Let's get it. Let's find out what it's saying. What does the word mawaf mean? H4191. I put the H. We don't want to go to the Greek. You can sit it down. See if one of the brothers needs some. I'm too wild. Mawaf. All right, so it came up. Switch it over. Mawaf. He got mouth. Move. That's why you can't trust Esau. Damn, can you just be upright? I guess you can't. I guess you can't, man. Move. God damn. He gonna say first. He gonna say your mutt, your mutt, and then key and all this key. Your move, key. Damn, that English is garbage, man.
Right.
Israel key your moot. Damn, well, come on, man. I ain't shot. Shalom. No, shalom. Damn. All right, so Mawaf, as you can see, died. Dead man, killed, surely death, slain, in no wise, dead. Hold on, let me see. By dead body and 10 miscellaneous uses, 10 other slang uses. You can guess something like that's dead. That's what the Israelites say. That's dead.
Right.
That's why I mean it's in no wise. In no wise is saying that's dead. There's no way, shape, or form I'm about to do that. That's dead.
Right.
That's the miscellaneous. Come on, man. We speak slang.
Right.
You moose. Damn. All right, y'all. Let's get it. So this is what it means, right? Those are all the things it was used as. To die, kill, have no one executed. Oh, so I can have one executed. To die as a penalty, or be put to death. To die to perish of a nation, right? You moot. I can't stand Esau. I can't get that out of my head. Like, what is this, man? You moot? Damn. All right. To die permanently by neglect of wise moral conduct. Now, this is a heavy. This is a heavy. You don't want to mawaf because you're effing stupid. That's what it's saying.
Right.
Jeremiah is great for making a person feel like I'm effing stupid if I don't listen to all this thing right here. I better listen to every word. Right. Or you will die by neglect of wise moral conduct. You don't use your wisdom. And listen, you deal with the wrong person, oh my goodness, you could die. If you don't think morally. You don't say, I can't do this thing. Just like mess with a man's wife, you might die. You mess with what? A brother's child, you might die. You mess with somebody's money. You know the wrong person, you say the wrong thing at the wrong time because you don't use your wise moral. You don't use your move. Yeah, you got me. You don't use your move. You don't use your move. You're going to die by neglect of the wise you move. By neglect of wise moral conduct, you don't want to mawaf. You move. And you move, you die because you're mute. All right, this is the other one, the Hifel, right? The Hifel, to kill, to put to death, right. Polel. All these are just Esau's terminology to clarify and make a distinction between all the different types of slangs we use. All right. To be put to death, to dispatch, to kill. This is Esau today. He likes to dispatch and put niggas to death. Right. That's why he is the Yamut.
Right.
He is death, you damn bastard.
Right.
To be killed, be put to death, to die perpetually. All right. Mawaf. Let's go back to the scripture. Let's read it again. Boom. Hold on. We're going to read it in the Hebrew, and I'm going to let you read it. No, read it in English, then read it in Hebrew. Only because now it's a tradition that we read the Hebrew first and the English. That's why we always start with the Hebrew, then go to the English. Since we already did that, I'm gonna have to read the English first, and then we come back and read and break it down so you can make the correlation between the two. All right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man dies and have no son, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
Now, let's go to the Hebrew. Wa'al, Shalak, anybody else want to come up and read this? Because I've been reading it. I know somebody else want to get into Hebrew. Go ahead. You want to come up and read?
Okay.
You might bow down your head. Volunteer to come. Whenever you volunteer to do something, you're saying, I'm willing to look like a damn asshole if I get this wrong. All right? You moot. So, you look like a moot. So, with that being said, in the Hebrew class, we all are volunteering to learn our language again. So if you mess up and we laugh at you, just feel like you're part of the class because you're going to laugh at somebody else and we brothers and sisters.
Right.
I get laughed at, I laugh at you. It's fine.
Right.
You laugh at me, I laugh back at you. It's cool.
Right.
We both don't know our own damn language. That's laughable in itself. That's why all these other nations are laughing at us. Looking at us like we're just idiots. Give me that. What's the scripture that say they laugh at us? God damn it. What is that term they use in the Bible? Is it smirk? Something like smirk or something with their faces? Oh, man. What is that scripture? Somebody type that in. But it talks about how they laugh at us. The other nations, they do something. It's like smirk. They do like something with their consonants where it's like a smirk or they, damn, I can't get it, man. What is it? They hiss. Hiss is something different. It's not exactly laughing, but it's something else that they do. That the Bible says they do. They look at you like, look at them Negroes. They ain't nothing. That's more like a hiss. But it's something where it says they laugh at us in the Bible. Until you get it for now, y'all go ahead and read the Hebrew.
Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8.
And we're going to go one by one. You can say wa'al and what it means and all that. If I remember. Go ahead.
Wa'al. And unto.
Go ahead.
Banya. Sons.
No, children.
Children.
Go ahead.
Yasharala. Israel.
So the children, and unto the children of Israel, go ahead.
Dabar. You shall speak.
You shall speak. Thou shalt speak. Go ahead.
La Amar.
It's a say. Remember, this is to say. Or Amar also means say, but say it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ayash. Man.
A man or a man. Go ahead.
Kaya. It.
If. In this context, it's being used as if. Go ahead.
Yamawat.
Yamawah.
Das.
Dies.
Waban.
Well, bun. So let's get the next one. You found it?
I think I found it. Is it Psalms 80 and 6, sir?
Psalms chapter 80, verse 6. Go ahead and read it. Give everybody your hand. Pronounce everything correctly. And had most of them damn near right on point on exactly what it means. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 80 and verse 6. Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves.
Damn, that's a perfect one. I'll take it. God damn it. It was another word they would say. It's like one of them biblical words. The old quicker English joints. But I'll take that. Read that again. Because that is happening to us.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 80 and verse 6. Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors.
You make us a strife unto our neighbors. You make us like a fight, an argument, or it's a battle between us and the neighbors. Go ahead.
Come on, cousin. And our enemies laugh among themselves.
And our enemies, who is our enemies? Huh? Somebody got to answer that. Who is our enemies? Go ahead.
The other nations, sir?
The other nations. Who's your neighbor? Go ahead.
Your brother.
Your brother. You causing a beef, a battle, an argument, some tension. Tension, a battle. Go ahead.
Strife.
Strife is the word that they're using. We're trying to replace it with things that we know. If somebody didn't know strife. Beef, battle, argument. Go ahead. Dispute. Because they dispute between me and my brother. The neighbor is your brother. A dispute between me and my sister. And who's laughing at us? Our enemies. Our enemies are laughing at us. So while me and my brother have a dispute, the enemy is looking and saying, he's cracking the hell up. He calling us a mute and all that garbage. He laughing at us like we nothing. And this is a perfect scripture. This is why Christians do not understand the Bible. Because they love the enemy more than they love their neighbor, man.
Right.
They love the goddamn enemy more than they love their brother. God damn. You love the enemy more than you love your goddamn brother. Listen, and this is what I mean. Esau has been beating on us. Esau is a so-called white man. That's his biblical name, all right? Esau in the Hebrew. The so-called white man, the oppressor, has been beating on us and brutalizing us and treating us all types of ways that is immoral to treat a people and to treat any person. And he's been doing it. And when we stand up and say something, or we go to stand and live by the Bible, Christians, because of the love of the enemy, who is the oppressor, who is the so-called white man, they turn on their neighbor, who is their brother, who is their own race. They turn to please the enemy. And they have a strife with you. They go through a strife with you. And meanwhile, they had a strife with you, the enemy laughing at you. How could this be? This is ridiculous, man. All right, that was a great scripture that he pulled before he left. So the next word is waban. Waban. We're gonna skip what Esau got. You can skip this and you can skip this. All right, so what does waban mean? Anybody want to take a stab at it? Go ahead. What does the wa mean in the beginning?
Okay, it means and.
Means and. Go ahead. What's this word? Ba.
Son, sir.
Son. Like I said, you can disregard this because it's not always going to be the King James English. So that's why we don't use it.
One more space to write.
All right, so with that being said, there's no more space to write on the board. So with that being said, we're going to hold off. Let's spin the camera around to the board. Yasmine, if you can move the camera. Let's move it back to where you might not can get it where the chair is. Just spin it around and let them see. And yeah, spin it around and let them see. And let's get it. And Salaki, let's get all the words.
You can say it.
Hold on, let me see. Damn, Salaki, we actually can't see that too good. We're gonna have to move it up a little bit. Hold on, it's connected to this. So you might gotta do what we can. There we go. Let me move this out the way. There you go. Can we? Where we at with it? Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, we actually can. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. I'm gonna give y'all some time to write these words down. We put them up on the board. So we should be good. I'm not sure if we can do too much more stretching, but we should be good about right here. Try to slide it over some more. Here we go. All right. Move it back some. Boom. Here you go. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance to write down the words that we went over. Yeah, pull it up some. It's a tiny bit. Like aim it up some. It's a little bit. Perfect. It's perfect right there. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all some time to write that down, right? We're gonna play some music while y'all get it down. Let's see what we can play, man. You gonna hold it? Yeah, it shouldn't be that long. We'll play like one song. Yeah. Oh yeah, we straight. It's a little sideways, but let's see. There's no way to stand it up. All right, let's slide. Once you slide the way, just move the chair back. You might. Oh yeah, even that's perfect. That's pretty good as well. Boom. And I tell you, lift it up. I aim it up a little bit more. Perfect. Just like that. There y'all go. And y'all can write this down. We're gonna play like maybe one song, one or two, and give everybody a chance just to get the words down that we went over. Then we're gonna come back and finish it up. All right, boom. Here we go. Gonna rock some from ICR. Taking a little bit. Yeah, so we probably rock out one song. That should be enough. Can you unmute the TV? We usually keep it muted. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so keep it muted. No, I said we usually keep it muted, but we're gonna unmute it so they can hear the music. It's on the side. Should be on the side. There you go.
Yo, my old city, homie. I know room to put my niggas on it. Just started with a business on it. Fuck any nigga, never shit on me. Yeah. Like houses we done lived through. Trying to put that in my rear view. Gold rolls when I still do. I can see the picture with a clear view. Gotta separate the snakes, and all you fuck niggas just gon' hate. Then they pray to God, I don't get another case. But that's a small risk that I feel like gotta take. Only certain niggas, they gon' feel this. Still deliver verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these chills. I just wanna pop. Some of my niggas said pop, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna pop. Look at them Twitters like fraud. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna pop. I hope you know too. And if you ride out into the truth, nigga, I just wanna pop. Just give me one of you. Get my enemies, get a little proof, Lord. I just wanna pop. Get a lot of bells on me. Got killers with them rounds on them. Look like a dead on the drums. And don't make me make the people rain down on them. I can give a fuck if you ride blue. And I was so hooked from the fruit town crew. Cops still shoot us every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that brotherhood is a weapon. Build another floor, be protected. Too many sisters in the city been molested. Now stacking soldiers off the block like it's Texas. Know that 250 you killed on it. Stay ready. down with my real homies, I just wanna pop. So my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna pop. Look at them quitters, what they call. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna pop. I hope you know too. And if you rock out and keep it true, nigga, I just wanna pop. Just give me one of you. Give my enemies feel a little proof, Lord, I just wanna pop. Yeah. Shout to children. You grow up here, strung out on drugs. Yeah. I just wanna pop. Hope you do too. And I hope you do too. Yeah. Went to the brother that had a win. And she left us without the reason. Yeah. I just wanna pop. I hope you do too. You tell the sister Joe says I had that nigga live. Yeah. Nigga, I just wanna pop. So my niggas is locked up. I hope you do too. When I hope you can see like that. Yeah, I just wanna pop.
Alright, that's alright, Christ. Spin in the background, open show. I mean, let's clap it up, everybody. We're gonna spin it back around. We'll go straight back to it. The next word is Waban. Yeah, you can erase it. You can actually move it back. That's my we ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't gonna bring it back to the end of class. Actually move this. There we go. So the next word is Waban. And we went through the Banya, so we ain't gonna stay too long on Waban. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. That's perfect. So Waban, right? We ain't gonna spend too much time on this. We already know that Ban is a word that means son. Alright, we know that that the Ban in the beginning means and. This word means Ban, means son. Alright. So, boom, 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 boom. So we know that Ban and the and Ban mean and son. And son. Let's go down to the next word, which is ayun. All right. First, let's go over here back to the scripture. And we'll pull it from where we were at. Oh, there we go. So it says, Wa'al banya, and unto the children, Yasha'ala of Israel, Thadabar, you shall speak, La'amar, say, Ayash, amen, Kaya, if, Yamawah, he dies, Waban, and son, Ayun. Let's get Ayun. This word right here is Ayun. Alright? So let's get Ayun and see what it means. I pull it up on the bigger screen so you can see, on the Blue Letter Bible so you can see the concordance number. H369, Ayun. You can disregard this, that's Yiddish. You can disregard this, that's not always the King James English. Mostly it's never the King James English, all right? I believe this is the NIV or something like that. All right, so you can just disregard that. So Ayun, the concordance number is H369. So we'll type it into the Blue Letter Bible, H369. All right. Boom, H369. Let's get it. The word Ayun. Ayun. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Let's see what they're saying it means. It means accept. Okay, this is what it is. When I say it means, all right, when I'm reading this up here, these are the words that it was actually used as in the Bible. All right. Accept, faileth, infinite, innumerable, neither never, no, none, which is now, here's the main thing that is usually used as. It's used as not, it's used as none, and it's used as no, or never. This is, or nothing. But these main three right here, not, none, and no. And then you got never, and then you got nothing. These are the main uses of ayun, all right, or neither. Those are the main uses of ayun. Then you got you have innumerable, infinite, incurable. Gotta come down and go back over. Fatherless, naught, without. All right. So nothing. Now here's what it means. Nothing, not, naught, nothing, not, naught. So like nothing, naught. Not, to have, not, of possession, without, for lack of. All right. Which is why I said that none and not is the main usage. Y'all already see that. And no, y'all can see that clear as day. That's why I would say is the main uses, because over time, studying and use, you'll see the same words come up in Hebrew. All right, we are simple people, man. All right, so it says, read the scripture again. And we'll read the English, and we'll come back, and we'll make the correlation between the two.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die and have no son, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
All right. So it says, Wa'al banyaya sha'aleth al-debar la'amar ayash kayayamawah waban, and son none or no. And he died, so like a man, if he died, and son no, what?
Gone.
Let's read it again from the top.
God. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die.
So here's the if a man die. This is if, and then he died, and he got man. A man, if he died, go ahead.
And have no son.
And so like and son no, and this lawa is to him. And son no to him, or no to him son, meaning no son, and no son to him. Which, like I said, in English you have to jump around to put together the holy language that we were given. So, when we convert the holy language, the Lashwan Kodash, the language that the Lord has given us, back to a heathen's language, is a ton of you got to go back and forth. When ours is just simple,
right? You
got to go back and forth and jump around. When the way we speak is very simple. A man, if he dies, and no, so like and son no to him, meaning a man if he dies and Salaki, no son to him, and he don't have a son. All right, go ahead.
Then ye shall cause his inheritance.
So let's get the next word, right? The next word, Salaki, I'm moving to the wrong page. Let's get the next word, which is right here. I would pronounce it right there, but in case you can't see it, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up, switch the board. So, you put the lawa at the end, meaning to him. And son, no, and then lawa under that. Remember the lawa? It said ayan, and then it said lawa. Ayan lawa. Right, so you can put that under there, and I'm going to change this over to the screen. Boom. We'll pronounce it right here since it's bigger and everybody can see it. Alright. Baha Ibaratham. Wa ha, I, bar, thumb. So you got wa, ha, I, bar, thumb. H5674. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go H5674. We're going to bring it here, type it in. H5674. Change that over so everybody can see. H5674. It's coming up. Boom. Let's get it. Ibar. So the root word is Ibar. Who knows what that means? Anybody know what Ibar is? Might want to take a stab. Go ahead. Hebrew. Hebrew. That's exactly what it means. Ibar from the past. It's Eber. That's where you get the term Hebrew from the word Eber. Or Ibar in the Hebrew. So let's get it. It's saying it's used as over, pass, etc., through. Pass by, to go, pass. Pass, went. Pass, go, put. Pass, away. Pass on, and then 123 miscellaneous uses. We all know of which is all slang. This is what it means. To pass over, or by, or through, alienate, bring, carry, do away, take away, transgress. So let's see what the other one was. It was just take. To pass over, to cross over, pass over, march over, overflow, go over. To pass beyond, pass through. To pass through, to traverse. Pass through, pass along, pass over. All right. Not in the sense of the Passover, but to pass over. Like to pass over the doorpost, pass by, to be passed, to pass over. All right, and you know what that one from the past is. That's how we get Eber, from the past. Cause to pass through, pass away, take away, to pass over. All right, so now, let's go back to the English and see how they used it. Well, let's go back to the Hebrew and read the English and see what it's saying. So, you can read it again.
Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 8.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die and have no son, then he shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
So wa'al banyaya sha'alef adabar la'amor ayash kaya yamawa waban ayan lawa ha'abartham. So, and unto the children of Israel you shall speak, saying, a man, if he dies, and son know to him, pass what? Or cause to pass. Go ahead.
His inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
So, pass is his inheritance to pass, right? That's what it's saying. And no son to him, and pass his, and then we're going to read, and pass his inheritance. Now the thumb, Salakia. So this is pass. Ibar is the root word, right? Hold on, I'm going to bring this up so we can break this down on the other screen. It's easier for you to see. So now, and Salakia, I want you to read the English, right? Because you know why at the beginning means and, but the way they did it in the Old Quaker English for the Bible, you know, Esau wasn't, it wasn't, how can I say, proper grammar to always say and. Okay. So they may have replaced it with another word, all right? So read it again.
Okay. This is book of Numbers.
No, just from if a man dies.
Okay. And have no son.
And have no son, go ahead. Then, so they use the Y as then. Then, go ahead.
You shall cause his inheritance
Then his inheritance to what?
to pass
To pass. Go ahead.
unto his son.
So now,
his daughter.
so pass. So pass, then the thumb at the end. Thumb is masculine plural. So pass, thumb. So pass and then masculine plural. So his inheritance to pass, right? And so it's aimed, and then you got the ha at the beginning for the thumb. You got ibar, and you got thumb. Alright? Now, it would be easier for me to go and pull it up on the in the email with the Hebrew info, and we could break down each and every single part on how is the future tense on what you should do, right? But for time's sake, we only got 10 minutes. I'm not going to be able to do that. So I can give you the basic. Ibar is the pass, and then the thumb is masculine plural, right? For whatever they're about to speak of right now, which we're going to go to the next word and try to get all this in before class is over. So pass and is masculine plural. All right. The next word is af. Af na khalafwa. Af na khalafwa. All right. And then you got the last one, which is labathwa. So let's get the next word. Af is a word that means specifically. So like, it's not a word that means specifically. It's a word that's used as specifically. Sometimes it's used as, it's not used as, but you'll see with, and then it'll say af, but it's not actually used as with. Af is an indicator, all right? It's used as like specifically this person, or directly is an indicator. It's not actually a word, it's an indicator. All right. So nakalafwa is the root word nakalafwa, and I'm going to switch the screen so y'all can see this word nakalafwa. Salaki. I went down by accident. Boom. Here we go. Nakalafwa. Alright? You know, because a lot of root words are 3 letters. If you got a 4-letter root word, most of the time is, let me explain this to you again. With 3-letter root words is a rhythm. It's usually the first word singular, the other 2 connected. That's most of the time, all right? Then you got some root words where it's 4-letter root words. The first 2 is usually singular, and the last 2 connected. But then you got some 4-letter root words where the first 2 is connected and the second 2 is connected, right? So it just depends. You got some of the first 2 connected, the last 2 not. You got some of the 3-letter root words where none of them are connected. It will be khalafa. So it just depends, all right? But that's the basic pattern. So na, if you know, it's not a lot of root words that have na in it, because na is a character that's a connector. It's used as an indicator for the for different tenses. All right. Most of the time, it's like a we tense, but it's also used in the different tenses to say different things. Right. You know, a y at the end of a root word means him or his. Sometimes it's used as they. All right, if there's a ya at the beginning and a y at the end, it's they. Sometimes if there's a y at the beginning and a ya at the end, it means they. All right. So you'll get the rules to the Hebrew, or the rhythm, so to speak, right? So now khalafwa. Let's see what it's saying. We got 9 minutes and I believe 2 words. We should be good to go. Let's see what it's saying. What's the concordance number? H5159. H5159. Let's get it. Oh, damn, I jammed that up. switch it over. Some Greek came up because I pressed the wrong button. So some Greek came up. So H5159. There we go. Lucky about that. So Nachala. So that was a 4-letter root word, right? And when you use the rules, you can't go wrong, right? The rules of the rhythm to Hebrew, right? Nachala. It was a thigh right here. It was Nachala, but the thigh was obviously for the plural, right? So Nachala. Let's see what it's used as. It's used as possession, heritage. Boom, boom. Let's move this. Inheritance. So it's used as inheritance, heritage, inherit, or possession. All right. Which is, we all know falls under inheritance. So let's see what it means. Possession, property, inheritance, heritage, property, portion, share, inheritance, a portion. That's what it's used as. It is an inheritance. Nakala is the root word. So let's go back. Boom. So inheritance. Go back up. Hold on, I think I went down too much. I might get something wrong over there. Just go back. Boom, there we go. All right, scroll down. So Nakala is inheritance. So Ha'aibartham and Paris Af Nakalafwa, his inheritance. Masculine plural. Right? The last word is Labathwa. Let's get it. So first let me just go through the verse again. So Wa'al and unto Banya, the children, Yasha'ala of Israel. Thadabar, La'amar, Ayash, Kaya Yamawa. Alright. Waban, Ayan Lawa, Ha'aibarthum, Av, Nakalafwa. Right? And unto the children of Israel, thou shalt speak, saying, a man if he dies, and a man if he dies, and son know to him, and pass, masculine plural, directly or specifically, his inheritance. Let's read the last word, Labathwa. Alright, let's get it. We're gonna pull this up. Labathwa. Labathwa is H1323. Labathwa. Y at the end, meaning his. This is probably the root word, all right? Or if it's not the root word, it could be two, because la at the beginning is a character. It means a connecting character, or a connecting letter that has a word meaning, right? So, now what I mean by character, I'm talking about as a letter. So they can say letters, but we have characters. Our letters are pictures of things, like I said in the beginning. These are not our letters or our characters. They're the Assyrian characters. But they were commonly used back then, and they were just letters. But they were the popular letters that everybody would use, like you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you got La, which could mean two. You got Ba, and then you got Wa. Alright? Now I want to give it away, so let's look it up. Now, like I said, Labath could be the root word. Just so I don't got to give it away to y'all. H13 and 23. Let's go there. Let's pull it up. H1323. Let's see what it means. Boom. Switch the TV over. Boom. Here we go. Bath. Anybody know what bath is? Now this is not bath. This is bath. Right. So I actually put it right. I see it. Go ahead. Daughter. Means daughter. So feminine noun, the proper feminine noun. It's used as daughter, town, village, owl, first, apple, children, company, daughter, or with daughter, right? Let's move this over so we can see what these other words are saying. Branches and old, all right? That's the words that is used as, Bob, right? The main, this is what it means. It means daughter. Daughter, girl, adopted girl. Daughter-in-law, a sister, a granddaughter's female child, a cousin, as a polite address. Like I said, hey, what's up, sis? That's what it means by polite address to a female, which is all Israelite. That's all Israelite called. Hey, what's up, sis? What's up, baby girl? Amen. So with that being said, it means so now let's take a look back at the Bible Hub. Oh man, what I do? Let's take a look at the Bible Hub. Salakia. We're gonna switch the screen back over. Boom. With that being said, all right, let's get what it means. All right, boom, boom, boom. Labathwa. So now let's break it down. The la meaning two, bath meaning daughter, the y at the end is daughter. Now, like I said, you want to disregard all this because this is, go ahead. 2 minutes, Most High Christ. With that being said, we don't use this because this is not the King James English. Not every scripture you're going to see is going to be the exact King James English translation. I believe this is the NIV. That's why one of them said, ye shall, and the King James, and in the Bible what we read was thou shalt. Thou shalt. This one says ye shall. It's like the NIV or something. So you can disregard this. That don't mean, this because it's actually right, don't mean that we're going to use it because it's not actually King James Version. Right? But this is what it means. It means to his daughter. So you're going to pass his inheritance to his daughter. You spin the camera around to the board so y'all can get all this down.
What does op mean? You said indicator?
Op is an indicator meaning directly or specifically. And put indicator and then put under it what it is, all right?
No problem.
So I'm going to give y'all a chance to write this down. We can move this all back over. Give everybody a chance to get the words down pat and get them written down. And then I'll pass the class when I got the sword in the way. Let me lift this up. I'm going to cut off the board or nothing. There we go. So give y'all a chance to write this down. We're going to do the boom, boom, boom. Once you get it set in place, let me see. Can you aim it up just a tiny bit and aim it towards the, damn, perfect. That's right. It's perfect, right? Oh, damn. All right, you can't see what, hey, Iba, no. Keep yours there. Iba.
Come.
Can you try to make this bigger? Like this bigger and that, it's kind of small. Can't really see it too good. Or let me see if we can do this. If we can do this, we might be good to go. Move this chair back. We can get it over here, we be straight. Boom. It might be good to go. It don't look like it's working out too good. There we go, perfect. All right. Look like it's a little sideways, but we should be good. With that being said, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Yashima. We're gonna do the Lord's Prayer so they can get enough time to get this written down as well.
Studying, but I'm still not good at this.
Let's take a shot at it.
Okay, this is the Lord's Prayer.
It's like y'all do the announcements.
Oh, it's like this is the ISUPK security announcement. Where the ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohanan. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're only to be saluted. They're here to shut themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it for them. After the 6 months, if a brother or sister has a particular interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months where the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. You can find that in the book of Numbers, chapter 18 through 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Ma'ashra means 10th in Hebrew, 10% of every penny increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Any priest that you want to give some funds to, just put it in an envelope with the priest's name on it, drop it in the donation box, it'll get to the priest. Upcoming holy convocations will be the Passover. As soon as it's opened up, you know what I'm saying, we'll let you know when it's good. If you need more information, get to your camp leader, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Any announcements, you can find it on the bulletin board. All Akin and Aqua, check the bulletin board in the hallway for any information you need, like barbecues, trips, food drives, clothes drives, and all that. And if any trooper wants to be if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, pants, shirt, headbands, and scarf. And with that, Amajim, which means stand. Lapan Wakadam means turn and face the east. We do the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa.
Abanal.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayat.
Hayat.
Shemkat.
Shemkat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwata.
Malakwata.
Fabaya.
Tabaha.
Tabaha. Salaki. Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayat.
Hayat.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baharataza.
Baharataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayat.
Hayat.
Bahashim Yash.
Bashamaya.
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 Nathan.
Nathananawa. Lakam. Ka.
Wayam.
Yawam.
Wasalakinawa. Kabawakinawa. Kasalakinawa. Kabawakinawa. Wala'a. Thabaya Thanawa. Thabaya'ana. Salat. Banasana. Banasayawan. Haba. Hawa Shanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya.
Laka.
Hamalak Yanawa.
Amalakwa.
Wala'a.
Waha'ala.
Wathapara.
La'awalam.
Aman.
Brother Hank. easier to remember. Like easy to say it when you remember what they actually say. That's how I learned. All right. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom
And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Sar, in his turn, we're going to give one courteous salute. Ahmad Shabbat. I imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shabbat. Yazmatah. Sar turns to the sisters. We're going to give the sisters one courteous salute. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat. Oh, okay. Sis, you gotta take your right hand, clasp it over your left, 45-degree angle on your feet, and bow your head and repeat after the brothers. Men of Israel, we're gonna give the sister one courteous salute. Ahmad Shabbat. I imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shamar al-Thum Ba'ashim Yahushua. And what we said is, Most High watch over you, and in the name of Christ.
Oh, in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus. And Yazmatah,
Which means hands down.
hands down, class suspended.